Okay, round one with our very aggressive red-green deck. We won the die roll. We'll play first. This hand's awful. This hand's fine. Not great. I at least have a 2-drop. I really want to keep that, but I really need my third and fourth land with this Stalker and Fateful Showdown, so I'm just going to bottom this. So we know we're not going to draw the choo-choo train this game. So we'll just play our forest and pass. Hopefully draw our third land and then fourth land in the next 2 turns. Oh, that's annoying, because I have been beat by this guy. Alright, need third land here. And fourth. Puzzle knot. Yeah, he's just going to try to mill me out. Well, that's like the next best thing. I'm going to try. He's not going to trade with this. Didn't think so. So we're missing a land drop here. And he just milled 3 non-lands off the top for me. Appreciate it. There's a Thriving Grub. So I have 5 energy. So I can activate this. I can attack with it twice as long as he doesn't play a creature here that can block this profitably as a 3/2. Okay. Well, there's our third land, which is good. I'm not going to waste this appetite on this puzzle knot. He can keep milling me out if he wants. If he wants to keep wasting his time by activating this. It's also good that that was a mountain that we drew for our Stalker and our Fateful Showdown. Okay, so we milled 2 lands. We just have to pass here. He's going to activate the puzzle knot. Yeah, cool. I wonder if he has select for inspection. That would make sense with the 1 blue up, but alright, we got there. I'm not going to fight this. I'm just going to attack and then play the Skyship Stalker and pass. Because if I try to fight this and he has the select... Well, no, that's not true. I was going to say if I spike and he has the select, then he can just bounce the thing. But since I'll be attacking, that's not the case. So maybe I should use it now, or maybe I should just play the Skyship Stalker and make him have something. The only way playing the Skyship Stalker is bad is he has like a Fumigate. But I have the Fateful Showdown to wheel my hand next turn to get more creatures. So yeah, I think I'll just play the Skyship Stalker. And that way if he plays a big creature, I can fight it with the Skyship Stalker next turn. Tezzeret's Ambition. So he didn't draw. He didn't have an artifact on the field, so he had to discard a card. Wow. Well, I'm definitely firing off some Hunt the Weak now because I have the Built to Smash when he plays a fatty. And then I also have Appetite plus Built to Smash if he plays like some artifact or something. Like maybe he has Torrential Gearhole. I'm not going to play around Mythics or anything. So I'll put the counter on this and then fight this. And if he'll mill me in response, most likely. Which is fine. He milled 2 Mountains and Voltaic Brawler. I didn't want those lands anyway. So this is effectively a 2-turn clock, because if he doesn't play a blocker, I can pump the Skyship Stalker twice. So now it's 1 turn. Yep, okay. Thankfully I have Appetite for the Unnatural. So this turn I'm not going to play my Force because I want to be able to potentially wheel with Fateful Showdown, which this can deal 3 damage on its own by just going to the face. So I'll just attack with the Sage, put him to 6. And maybe cast the Built to Smash. It kind of gets blown up by like a impeccable timing, so I'll just not do anything. And I'm just going to pass the turn. And then I'll just Appetite the Malfunction at end of turn. Yep, that's fine. Probably going to make some 1/1s. So I can Appetite the Malfunction and then Fateful Showdown his face after I kill him with the after I do 4 with the Skyship Stalker. And he's F6, so well, I can't cast Fateful Showdown on Built to Smash, so I might as well just jam with the Skyship Stalker and then wheel him. I don't really care too much about the Artifact Stomper right now. But I also have him dead with Pump Spells. The only what can punish me for 2 mana? I don't think there is anything. There's not Skyward Shot because that costs 3 mana. Then make sure that I click to the right thing. Okay, yep, we win. So, game 2. So the only artifacts I saw was the malfunctions, the revokes, artifacts for enchantments, sorry. It's that and the puzzle knots. The puzzle knots aren't worth blowing up, but the malfunctions certainly are, and I really value the instant speed. I'm probably not going to bring in the creeping mold. I think just one of these is fine. If we want to bring anything in, I think the Sky Skiff is pretty good. He didn't really seem to have any flyers. I could see playing the Sky Skiff and maybe cutting the Fateful Showdown or the Hunt the Weak. This is interesting. Maybe not play Sky Skiff. Because I didn't really see any good blockers anyway. And for that, then I may as well play the Sage over the Sky Skiff. Block the 2/1 Fabricate guy is like the only thing that I really saw, but I have 3 Built to Smash. if he wanted to just not mate the servos. I think I'm overthinking this and just need to hit submit. Wait for our opponent to finish sideboarding, and I'll grab a drink of water. I could see trying to lower the curve against a deck like this, but I really value the trample on these two guys, and this guy, and the flying on this guy. This is a good reason to start sandbagging lands once you hit your 5th. Something to keep in mind. How many energy payoffs did Death say we had? I think we have 5 or 6. So it might not be worth running Sage, but I'm not going to replace it with Sky Skiff, because Sky Skiff's a non-creature. Sand really wants a mountain. Really wants 2 mountains. But I'll take just 1 for a while, because this Renegade Freighter can do some work. I'm going to keep this hand because, based on what I saw last game, he didn't have a lot of ways to deal with an early 2-3. And I'm on the draw, so that gives me a much better chance of drawing my mountain. Okay, there's a Minister again. Wonder how many of those he drafted. Okay, well there's our mountain, so that's nice. So we could go Seed Sculptor into Renegade Freighter and start doing some work as long as he doesn't have something like Malfunction. Thriving Turtle. Okay, well that's a good blocker. I wonder if I should just go ahead and use the Harness Lightning on that or not. Okay, he goes ahead and mills me. I drew another mountain, so this is interesting. I can go ahead and play the Seed Sculptor, and then next turn I can have Built to Smash and Harness Lightning up, or I can just jam the Renegade Freighter and not get fancy. I think I'm just going to go ahead and play the Seed Sculptor right now. I think attacking is good, even though it can't attack into this turtle. If he has like a Puzzle Knot, then whatever. I'm not too worried about him killing me with this because I have a lot of ways. I have at least one way to answer it. And if he's not blocking with it, then he's dying. Janjeet Sentry. Well, that does need to die. It's our artifact creature. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and attack with this, knowing that he played this. I'm going to try to bait him into blocking, and then I can Built to Smash this, and then Harness Lightning the Janjeet, and next turn play a Skyship Stalker, and then have Hunt the Weak. My thing is, do I want to trade Built to Smash for a Thriving Turtle? That seems awful, doesn't it? But the other thing is, if I just play this Freighter, he can lock it down with a Sentry. On the bright side, I can use Hunt the Weak with the Renegade Freighter the next turn if I play the Freighter this turn. Yeah, I think that's fine. I'll just play the Freighter and pass. So he has at least 4 more activations on this, which would mill 12, which is half of my library currently. I wonder if he's going to malfunction the Renegade Freighter. I can still activate it and then Hunt the Weak if I need to kill something big like that. Fortunately, this dies to Harness Lightning, which is a great reason to have saved this. So I can activate the Freighter, and then he can spend 2 energy to tap the Freighter down. But I'm not as concerned with him attacking over the next couple of turns. If he uses this energy, he only has 1 more energy for the Minister. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and activate and then see if he lets me attack. And if he does, I'll attack, hold priority, and Harness Lightning the Sky Whale. Okay. Crew this. We'll go to combat. We'll attack. We'll hold priority. We will Harness Lightning that thing out of the sky. I can't block with it anyway, but I don't want to be under a clock myself. I'm under 2 clocks currently, the mill and then what was that thing. So let's see if he just blocks or if he just takes the 5. Next turn I can activate this again and hunt the weak. Or I can just play the Skyship Stalker, which I think playing the Skyship Stalker is the better play. Just because I want to continue to play the board. I can, if I get a 3rd red, I can play the Skyship Stalker and give it haste and jam. This also forces him to consider maybe casting Malfunction on this Renegade Freighter, which frees up my Skyship Stalker. Yep, that's a thing. Milling me again, that's fine. What did I mill? So what have I lost? I don't have Fateful Showdown or Parry and Tiger in the deck. Or Fairgrounds Trumpeter, which at this point isn't that great anyway. Okay, so he's tapped out. Ooh. That does nothing. Okay, I'm going to play my 5th land. I'm going to animate the Freighter and then hunt the weak on the Harrier. Yeah, I think that's best because he only has 2 energy left. He would have to be forced to tap down my Freighter or else take a butt ton of damage. So I'm going to do that. And this also allows me to have built the smash by attack, and he tries to trade off with his sentry, then he gets really punished. Control. So this current has 3 damage marked on it, so the built to smash would go over the Janji, and it's going to have trample when it attacks. So I wonder if he's going to consider tapping it down. Nope, he doesn't. Get wrecked, son. Get ready to get wrecked. Get wrecked. So much damages. Many damages. Down to 9 already. Then if I draw a red source next turn, I can play the Skyship Stalker, give it haste, activate the Freighter, and swing for a ton. He's got 1 card in hand. What is it? Revoke privileges. That's cool. Not too worried about that. He has 2 energy left. So it's looking pretty good for the home team. I don't know why he did that. Why did he do that? He should have waited. Okay, so we can play the Skyship Stalker, give it haste and attack, but that's only for 3 damage. Whereas if I play the Speedway Fanatic, well, the best thing to do is actually to play the Fanatic and the Skyship Stalker, crew up the Stalker on the Freighter, and then attack with both the Fanatic and the Freighter. That means that he can he can bounce off the Speedway Fanatic and the Turtle, but he still takes 5 and goes to 4 from the Freighter. I lose to something like Fumigator or something like that, which kind of sucks, but hmm. So you can take 6 and go to 3, or you can block this and go to 6. I think I'm just going to play it safe. I'm trying to find a way to not lose the game. Yeah, so he chumps, takes 3, goes to 6. Then if he were to have a Fumigate or something, then I have the Skyship Stalker left over, which can crew the Renegade Freighter and put him to 1. Yep, mail me. I'm at 9 cards. There's nothing in the format that I believe will mill me for 9 in 1 turn. Wisp Weaver? Sure. Okay. If I had played the Skyship Stalker last turn, then that would have just won the game, right? If this is a mountain, then I could have given it haste and first strike. But that wouldn't matter with the Wisp Weaver. And he packs it in. Alright, time for game 2. Round 2.